Welcome to the Level Up Lounge, your cozy, chaotic corner of conversation where we delve into the worlds of gaming, pop culture, and mental health. My name's Anthony, and with me is Nick, and we hope you enjoy this episode. And we're on.
We are on, are we?
Yes,
Sorry, I was making intense eye contact with the camera.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to
volume's
level.
on. Turn that off. Sorry.
Welcome to level 13 of the Level Up Lounge. We are excited to be here.
We are excited.
And we've got a nice sort of kickback one this week. We thought we'd been pretty heavy on the content creation, mental health stuff. So we thought we'd take a bit of a laid back one this week. My voice is still a little bit meh. So apologies to anyone who's listening to this in really high quality sound. I should
apologize every week. What do you mean?
That was harsh. What are you trying to say? What is
my voice is really loud.
That's good. Actually, that's a good idea. Boss levels. That'd be a cool idea. And actually, anyway, what have you been up to? How's your week been?
After the podcast chat.
Yes. How have you been?
What have I been? I've been.
What have you been? No, not what have you been. How have you been?
Tired, sore, not bad.
It's the same as every other week.
Ecstatic, excited, nervous.
You did mention something before. I don't want to jump straight into gaming stuff, but you did mention something before. You're back on WoW.
I am back on WoW. Yeah.
So you've been taking days off work to play WoW?
No, not to play WoW. I've been taking days off work to deal with a migraine.
Sure.
Running, lovely migraine. Running your mouth over here.
Running back home really quickly, logging on. It's like, what did I miss, guys?
Yeah, I've been away for 12 months. What have I missed?
No, nice.
What about you?
What about me?
How are you been?
How am I?
What have you been up to?
I feel like I'm still sick. I've been making a lot of content. Coming back from DreamHack made me really, really inspired. And so I made a new Minecraft video, which I tried out some new things.
I thought they were pretty cool.
And tried out some new editing techniques, a couple other things, or new shot techniques at least, and they're not bad. I've been setting up a bunch of my streaming stuff. Chaotix, lovely Chaotix helped me set up my Discord after I messed it up. Dude, I messed it up so bad.
Hey, look, you tried.
It was quite funny, actually.
Like, you tried to do the changes and you messed up the changes that you wanted to put in?
Yeah, so initially I created a whole bunch of different channels, and then you'd react to the role, and then you could only see those channels. And then, and I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. And then Chaotix brought up the fact of, like, maybe someone just doesn't want to be pinged, but they might want to still see what's happening. I was like, oh, that's a good point. Oh, man, am I going to have to redo everything now? And I was like, no, I'll just add another role in that everyone can see everything. And then I was like, well, and then if everyone can see everything, what's the point of having the roles to begin with?
Well, because then people can still pick and choose, but then the people who don't want to pick and choose,
well, yeah,
get it all.
Yeah, and that's what ended up happening. So Chaotix went through and turned it into a community Discord, and now you can pick your role of what you want to see, but you can also still see everything. And so far, it seems to be running a lot smoother, in my personal opinion, at least. Anyway, so yeah, that's me. That's what I've been up to.
It sounds like it's been a pretty good week.
It's been a big week. It's been a big week. I also
week.
had Addie at home on the day that I was doing the Discord stuff because she was sick.
Oh, yeah.
She threw her first sickie.
Yeah.
She got up in the morning.
Like a true blue Aussie.
She got up in the morning and she was like, Dad, I'm sick. And I was like, she was a little bit better than that, but she was sitting on the couch all super cute. And I was like, all right, you can stay home today. And she's like, okay, I'm going to relax and get better.
And then she spazzed out.
And then it got to like 11 o'clock and she was like bouncing off walls and she was like, Dad, look at this. And I was like, I thought you were sick. And she was like, oh yeah.
So that's when you go for a drive and you just accidentally drop her off a daycare.
I was going to, but they finished up like an hour and a half later.
Oh, never mind then.
So like I'd be driving back in an hour anyway.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah. Might as well keep her home.
But aside from that, no, it's been a very productive week. We did get a big shout out, actually. Big shout out to the amazing 8-Bit Elliot.
Yeah. What a
Elliot
lovely
made
boy.
us a new logo for the Level Up Lounge, and it looks
Dare we say it?
phenomenal.
Heck yeah, it does.
So cheesy.
Look, we're all about that cheese here.
So Elliot
This
made
ain't
us
cheese
a
TV,
new
but,
logo. It's really good. I'm
Super happy with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
especially considering it was a late night conversation over a couple of beers.
Yeah.
With no direction whatsoever towards Elliot. It was just like,
Well, there was a little bit the next day, wasn't there? But
no, not really. It was more like we just want pixel art.
we just want this, please. We like
then
this.
Elliot took that and was like, all right, here you go.
Yeah.
And did it amazing.
I know we spoke about it before, but I'm gonna get it on a mouse pad. It's gonna be the biggest size I can get, so probably something like this.
That size.
Or that size, and then
if you go through Quokka.
It'll be through Quokka.
Yeah.
So it'll be the biggest I can get, and it's just gonna look great.
Yeah. We'll have to get 2.
Yeah.
Or
yeah. 1 for me at home, 1 for Stace.
Oh,
1 for your
yeah,
computer, and 1 for the table.
No, we want 2 for the table. I've already got my Quokka for my table.
All right. Don't worry about you then. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe Quokka will be like, hey, how you guys doing? But
yeah, in the way of like, 4 big mouse pads.
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, exactly.
So one thing I did want to mention before we sort of get into anything massively is oh look, it's Pikachu.
Big Pikachu.
What I did want to mention before we got into anything too far is that there is a DreamHack video coming.
There is.
TM.
Just takes time.
I haven't actually started it yet. But mostly because it's just been busy.
Be busy.
And I've been sick.
You also got your own channel to look after as well. Like,
do I?
You can't just dedicate all of your time to the podcast.
I'm trying to dedicate as much as I can to parts of it, but I still haven't found that fine balance between the 2 channels just yet. But it's a lot, you know what? It's a lot easier. It has gotten a lot easier. When we first started it up, I was drowning. I was like, I've got so much to do and I've got so little amount of hands.
I am trying to be more helpful on that.
No. That wasn't a
No, I know it wasn't. I'm just saying.
But yeah, so the DreamHack video will become
9 to 5.
Yes, 100%, and then have a family to go back to as well. DreamHack video will be coming soon.
Put him in the bin.
And hopefully it's a good one.
I reckon it will be. We had a lot of fun.
We did. And we've got a lot of footage.
There's a lot of fun footage as well.
There's a lot of footage.
We're going to try and incorporate into the channel, I think.
Yes.
At some point down the line.
But in saying that, let's get into gaming news.
Heck yeah.
And this is where if Anthony had have pulled his socks up, there'd be an awesome transition of like,
let's just pretend.
Gaming
just use your imagination, guys. There is a cool transition. Cool transition. I'm going to do an internet.
I'm going to do an internet. Do you want me to start off?
Yeah, you go first.
All right. Which one do I go with? I think I'm going to go with the first one that I've got, which is Microsoft.
Oh,
Microsoft have
been silly boys.
Silly? I don't like.
Can you close that ad, please?
Microsoft have decided that it was a good idea to shut down or merge or dissolve, whichever way you want to say it, a bunch of Bethesda game studios. Oh, come on, Fortune, are you serious?
Yeah, you always have to sub to Fortune websites.
And it's absolutely ridiculous. It is blowing my mind how they can buy and like they're not small companies either. No. So I believe is it Arcane Studios.
Is it Alpha Dogs one of them?
Yeah, Alpha Dogs is one of them.
Which is a massive, well, not massive, but like they're pretty
Arcane. I think it's Arcane Studios or something that does were they the ones that did Dishonored?
Alpha Dog Studios, Tango
Arcane Austin,
Gameworks, Roundhouse Games, and Arcane Austin will all be closing according to the email by Matt Booty.
And that's just some of them, isn't there more?
I think there is. Or there's more in the works to be shut down.
Yeah.
I probably could talk towards the microphone.
Me?
No, me.
Oh, you. And look, I honestly don't know why. Because this is off the back of Square Enix not shutting down studios, but
didn't they lay off a bunch of people?
Yeah, that, but they're also cancelling a whole bunch of games coming out and looking at the IP and re-looking at what's
Hi-Fi Rush
happening.
was one of the games that
yes,
which is massive.
Redfall, I kind of understand because Redfall was not the best game.
I don't think I even played it.
No, I don't think many people did.
I wanted to because I did hear good things about it.
But really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not many, but
yeah, I was going to say. So Tango Games, Ghostwire Tokyo, which keeps coming up. We still haven't played it yet. That's the game we played at PAX that time. But I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. There's obviously some form of play in it. Because they wouldn't do it otherwise.
No, I'm very a little bit concerned, I guess, because unless they're just trying to assign staff to other companies, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever, because they're already struggling as it is to, maintain and make games that people want to buy and want to play and, keep playing. I don't know that. I don't. Obviously, there's probably be news in the next couple of days justifying what they're doing.
If there is, they might not justify it at all.
I think they will, especially for like Hi-Fi Rush, because that was such a popular game.
Yeah, I think that
used to be such a popular game.
The peeps from the Hi-Fi Rush studio went to another studio.
Oh, I'd hope so.
I believe, at least anyway, from memory.
Not that I personally ever played it, but I heard really good things about it.
I still want to play it.
And saw really good things about it.
I still want to play it.
I think Elliot recommended it to us, didn't he?
No, Nick. Oh, no, yeah. Elliot originally. Yeah. But Nick also brought it up as well.
He did, yeah.
I don't know. It's that Square Enix canceling a whole bunch of games. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of studios that are firing people left, right, and center. We've said it once before on the podcast. It's kind of scary to think about what's actually happening to the game industry.
Yeah.
And sort of where it's leading.
Yeah,
we spoke about COVID last week.
It's a capitalist society.
And how, they potentially they might have hired a whole bunch of people and they've gone, actually, this flow on from COVID's not actually happening, so we've got to get rid of a whole bunch of people. But how bad was that?
Yeah, that's the next question, isn't it?
Yeah. How bad is it over there? And what's gaming going to look like in 3 years? Well, yeah. What do you reckon gaming is going to look like in 5 years' time?
Well,
is a hard question.
It is a very hard question because, what I imagined 5 years ago compared to what is today is
completely different.
Very different. I didn't imagine the amount of games that you see today having microtransactions built into them from the get-go, or some of the MMOs that have come out. I'm just like, why?
Yeah,
Who does this appeal to?
Obviously, some people.
Yeah, obviously there's a market for it. Otherwise, they wouldn't make them and release them. But I don't know. It's a hard question to answer. I don't really have an answer. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a monopolization.
Yes,
which is going to be cracked down on. I think.
Hopefully,
some of those bigger.
It's hard though because it's not a monopolization. Because there's Nintendo.
Yeah, I know, but they don't. Well, I guess they do technically own a bunch of game studios, but with the way the Bethesda's playing Pac-Man with
Microsoft.
Microsoft is playing Pac-Man with game studios, and not just small ones, big ones.
Yes.
It's eating its little ghost eating ball, and now it's just running around the map, just picking them up while it can.
Look, nothing against Microsoft.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Except, you've bought all these game companies, and we're still yet to see a game come out.
Yep.
Like I haven't seen. Minecraft has had their updates.
Well, they went and bought Blizzard.
And there's Blizzard, but Minecraft has its updates, and it's doing it right.
So angry about that.
But they really haven't done anything with Minecraft.
I actually saw a bit of a short on that sort of thing from Thor, the software guy.
Software.
Basically saying that he hates the Microsoft mod boats because what they announce he can implement into the game over the course of like 2 hours, and they just throw it away.
People mod make mods for them near on instantly.
I know.
It's not hard to put them in.
No. And
it's more about the clicks.
Throw it away.
It's more about the clicks. It's more about the eyes on.
But that right there, that really, really only started to happen once they were bought out.
Yes,
it was happening beforehand, but nowhere near to the extent.
So there's that. They've got Blizzard, obviously.
Well, Blizzard, I think, has seen some good updates recently. Like they're adding in, from what I understand, a couple more playable races and like a bunch of heritage armor. And it looks like the writing's getting a little bit better.
Well, the other,
so I don't know if those are
the decision with Overwatch 2 and allowing the characters to actually be playable rather than behind a paywall was a good decision.
Oh, definitely.
I'm happy with that. The decision to take away the PvE from Overwatch,
not a good decision.
Not a good decision, because that was why Overwatch 2 was promised.
Yes. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I actually got it in the first place, was because it had the single player option. Because I was like, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to get to know the lore of the people.
Yes, yeah.
Find out who they are, what they are, instead of just having to watch
amazing animated shorts.
Which are good, but like it's not the same when you can sort of sit down and get in and read about them and experience them technically, you know.
Yes, yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's I don't know. I feel like I thought that when Microsoft was buying up companies, we'd see a uptick in good AAA games.
No.
But it continues to be a mostly indie dominated
I reckon give it a couple of years. I do hope, with obviously Dreadwolf from Dragon Age Company, should be good.
Yes, yeah.
I'm really excited to see what they do with Fable 4.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing that was happening.
And Elder Scrolls 6. You heard Dragon Age? You did hear Dragon Age.
Elder Scrolls 6, which
it's a myth at this point. It's a legend.
I don't even. Yeah, it's like the Holy Grail at the end of the light,
bit of a
end of the tunnel. You're literally sitting there going, Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, not a bit of a tangent, but you started to play Dragon Age the other day, didn't you?
Oh, so we want to go into that?
Yeah, sorry.
All right, yeah. So after all the talk of Dreadwolf and I don't know, I've actually got this section in for later.
Do you? Oh, well, no. It's right. We'll save it for later then.
Okay, we'll save it for later. We'll get into the DragonAge talk later.
Yeah. I didn't realize that you'd already penciled that one in for me.
Microsoft Bethesda shut down a whole bunch of studios. Bad.
Yeah, naughty smack.
Moral of the story.
Yes.
No, not moral of the story.
Yeah, sorry, I phoned you up.
No, I'm lost now. Well, no, that's it. 100% right there. Overwatch 2 was literally released to do the battle pass, and that's it.
Which is sad.
They pushed it with the
but also
with the story
Overwatch 2
mode.
Was released at the time that Activision was still heading the company in a way that they were like, we need money.
Yes, but they had good promises.
Yeah, I know they had good promises.
Activision had good promises.
Every year for WoW, they had good promises too.
Yeah, but that's WoW.
Yeah, I know. But it's the exact same sort of thing. They had good promises. They promised new features. They implemented this. They were like, we're going to listen to the community. And then they didn't.
Never did. All right. What's yours?
Mine? Let's go with the cat game. Did you end up finding that one, Stace? So a new game that I saw called Copycat, which is, from what I understand, an Australian developed game.
Mm-hmm.
And you basically kind of like Stray, but you play as a cat who gets adopted.
Okay.
And can you open up the Steam page, please? That one. And it basically, you follow the story of this. You're adopted by an elderly lady, and the cat and her relationship eventually develops and becomes good. It's really cute. Apparently, it's really fun. But then, drama.
Oh, they call their community kittens. Dear kittens. Yeah, sorry.
You get ousted by a lookalike Stray.
Oh.
And then it's sort of the cat's journey on
how to get back,
surviving, and then that's about as far as I read into it. It
that
looks
really
like
cool.
Something I want to play.
Wow, the graphics look amazing.
I know, they look so realistic. That's why is that? Oh, it's a Steam community page. I didn't want that. Sorry. I just wanted the
Oh, is
page.
it controller only?
Is it? I didn't see that. But
still, I'd play it.
It's developed by Spoonful of Wonder, which is a really cool name in itself. And it does look. Was looking at that.
New Vim.
I don't know what this is.
That's the page.
I probably should have looked at that. It does look good, and it might. No, it doesn't look like it's only controller only because you've got Q and E's and all that sort of
stuff.
Yeah.
It does look really, really good.
Lady Valiant saying she tested the demo for this game and it's awesome.
Well, there you go.
And it is Ollie made. Heck yeah. I saw that there was something inside of the description about it being, I think, an Aussie grandma or something like that. And I was like, this looks like a fun game to just sit down and chill and play for a couple of hours. Just vibe, you know?
Oh, look at the cat on the...
But here we go. A narrative-driven game about rejection, belonging, and the true meaning of home. It follows the story of a newly adopted shelter cat who becomes the victim of an elaborate plan when a jealous, stray copycat steals her place in the household.
I'm down.
I want to play it.
Is it out yet?
I don't think so. I think it comes out this year, but the demo is out.
Okay. We might have to look at the demo and pop that up on the tubes.
Caf says it's scheduled to release this year.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, I was just, because I use Opera, the browser, and I was like, I wonder if this has a specific section for gaming news. Because I was like, I need something and I don't want to go trolling through the internet for everything.
Yeah.
I've actually been getting a lot of my news from that lovely indie channel on TikTok. And I was like, oh yeah, and I clicked it and I was like, ooh, this looks cute as. And then I was like, actually, this looks like a lot of fun. I need to play that.
I'm still yet to play Stray.
Me too, but that's not the point.
Because there were so many people that were playing it at the time. I wanted to get it, but I was heavy stuck on whatever it was. Was it Baldur's Gate? Probably.
Possibly, yeah.
I'm about to get stuck into that again. But anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Hit me up. Let's go. I'll update it.
Yeah, no, that looks good.
It does.
I always love cat games. I don't know why.
I like it because, for one, it's Australian made.
Yeah.
And that just hooked me because I was like, you don't see many good-looking Australian-made games.
Yeah.
Like, there are some, like Dinkum. Absolutely loved Dinkum.
There's a few, actually, these days, though.
Yeah. But, like, you know, coming into it, there was nothing.
Yeah,
there was, but, like, and then now I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get some of that. And it's a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat.
And it's, you heard the description.
Yeah.
It sounds like love, hope, depression, loss, to possibly getting back into, you know, the good stuff.
You'd hope so. You'd hope so. Little Kitty Big City just came out. I did see that as well. That was another one that I did see, Little Kitty Big City.
I didn't see that one. I might have to look into that later.
Well, yeah, we might have to look into that. There's a bunch of cat games, and I'm all for it.
Oh, definitely.
Especially after playing...
it's on Game Pass. Nice.
Is it Memento?
Probably. That sounds like a cat game.
A little to the left. And the cat is constantly... Like, it's an organizing game. The cat is constantly messing up the thing.
Yeah.
And the cat just made the game for me.
Mm.
Like, it was fun in general, but then the cat made it even better. And I was like, anything with a cat is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. The graphics look nice and it just looks chill.
Yeah, nice.
Looks like it's good ambiance to it.
Ambiance. We need to... Oh, that's a good segment.
Oh, go on.
Video game connoisseurs. And we're going to dress up in suits.
Oh, heck yeah.
And like get like a teacup or a whiskey glass or something.
Can we get like tear-offable suits?
Why?
Because then we can wear clothes underneath. And then when we're done with the segment, we just rip off the suit, throw it off to the side, and we get back into it.
Different from where I thought that was
Look, that's for the Patreon, all right?
Anyway, video game connoisseurs, and we're like, oh.
Yeah. I like that. It's like a...
Yeah. Anyway,
transition.
My next one is one that is still kind of ongoing, I guess.
Bear wants stripper suits confirmed.
That's Helldivers.
I heard about the bombing of the reviews.
Oh man, so Helldivers decided a little while ago, and this is not the part that angered me.
A little while ago. This was this week, wasn't it?
No, I think it was like a week and a half ago.
Oh, either way.
But so I think it was last week they decided that in their next update they were going to make it so that you couldn't play the game unless you link a Sony PlayStation account, right? But which is fine. To me, that's not bad. Everyone has gone off about this, but to me, that's not that bad. Considering if you want to play any EA games, you have to link an EA account.
I have a feeling it's because
I know what it's about. But still, the reasoning behind it doesn't matter because most other things you need accounts for. You want to play what was it? There was one game where
you had to straight on Steam though. You don't need to log into anything.
No, you don't. But there are Steam games that also do that.
There are.
I think
and they are
The
annoying.
Witcher is one of them. Do you have
the Assassin's Creed games are?
Yep, for EA.
Yeah.
There's Ubisoft ones. I think Far
There's
Cry
the
does
Origin launcher as well, which is like the Sims and stuff like that.
Yep. So there's a bunch of them that do it.
It's really annoying.
But the issue is that they released it, and then anywhere that couldn't get a PlayStation account, they were just going to not allow you to play it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Revoke your rights to play it.
Yeah.
And that's the part that angered me. Anyway.
So the biggest part about it, I think, that is not only that, it was only on PlayStation.
No, it's on Steam.
No, I mean, but like you had to have your PlayStation. It's not like you could link your Xbox account to it or your Microsoft account to it or something like that. It was specifically a PlayStation, which not everybody has.
No, but all you got to do is make a PlayStation account.
Yeah, but I don't want to make a PlayStation account.
Well, I don't want to make an EA account or a Ubisoft account.
No, neither do I.
That's my argument. It's like, that's not that big of a deal.
I've only got a Ubisoft account because back in the day, it's been like that since like Assassin's Creed 3.
Yes, I know.
I think.
But my argument is it's about the region situation. Reverse the region lock. They still haven't reversed the region lock.
I didn't realize there was a region lock.
Well, that's what's going on. It's that's my anger in it. But the community obviously got really, really angry about it, right?
Yeah.
Really angry about it.
As they do.
And the reviews, we got a raid. We got a first raid.
We did.
Live Juice TV. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the Level Up Lounge.
Do we have the little...
Yeah, the pop-up should have come up.
Oh, cool.
We won't see it, though. Oh, nice.
Welcome in.
But the community were really loud about it. Negative responses.
Oh,
negative reviews.
Steam got absolutely smashed.
Got absolutely smashed. Absolutely smashed. Went from crazy. No.
Definitely.
We're all good with raids.
We do.
We appreciate it. Chaotix just DM'd me the list of countries that can't buy the game. So let's look at that.
We appreciate the raid
We've
and
got,
the raiders.
This is just literally insane. Because I don't know how you can release a game and then like have people buy it and then not allow them to. Oh my Lord, you've got to be kidding me.
Pretty easily.
I'm not even going to read this out. Look at this list.
Huh?
Just watch me scroll it.
Why? So is this places that you can't play it?
Yeah. It's like 170 countries. That's nuts.
Thank you very
Absolutely
much, Live Juice TV. I can't even pronounce your name properly. 170 countries. It's not like a small list either. No.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the raid. We're kind of still awkward with
what
to do with raids.
We're like trying to interact with chat, but at the same time try not to interact with chat because it makes the podcast difficult to edit and actually upload. But at the same time, it's like, we're getting a nice medium. We're figuring that out. Once we get back into playing games as well. Yes.
That's the big part.
177 countries despite Sony's PSN U-turn.
So what they've said is going to happen.
So why is it region locked in the first place?
Because they are the people who can't get Sony accounts. They've said you can't have it then.
Yeah, I know, but why what has that got to do with region locking?
No, so they're locking it from that region because you can't get an account. You could prior to get it. And now they're locking it because you can't get a PSN account.
Why can't you get a PSN account in those countries?
Well, Sony just don't. They're not in those countries. Sony's not in those countries. So it's
I don't understand why you would do that to I'm guessing a large portion of your player base.
I know, right?
Are they going to refund the people?
You bloody hope so.
I'd be hoping so.
I haven't seen anything that they've said whether they're refunding those countries or not, but I'd assume they are.
I'm baffled. I don't even have.
At least Steam is offering refunds.
Yeah, good. Steam, 100%. Yeah, but
I think it doesn't matter how many hours you've got in it. Steam's like, we're offering refunds.
No, could you imagine the amount of people that'd be so mad if Steam was like, ha ha,
you bought the game.
you can't. Yeah, no, that's not on. That's just.
What I did want to talk about this though, like I'm getting real.
Oh, I'm so confused.
What I did want to talk about this is, I don't think a lot of people realize how big of a win this is for gamers.
What, the region lock?
No,
or the reversal?
The reversal of the newest update.
Yeah, go on. Explain
It's
that.
a massive win for gamers because in the past, usually when we've been told something, doesn't matter what we say, that happens. If someone wants to, let's say for instance,
you'll find that a lot of that is because the Helldivers devs are actually listening.
No, Sony were listening. Helldivers devs didn't have anything to do with it.
Oh, really? So,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought that was.
No.
I thought it was Helldivers itself.
No.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize it was Sony.
Because they've seen how many people negatively reviewed the game.
Oh yeah, it was.
And
going
it had such a massive player base with a world-driven story.
Yes.
So what the players do in the game affects the game.
There was also a bug where raiding parties was registering every single kill more than once, which was driving up the. So there was a thing that's like they killed 2 billion bugs. It was actually more like 500,000. I mean, half a billion. But because the bug was registering each individual kill and then multiplying it by the party, it just skyrocketed the numbers. But yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. It is because Sony in themselves are, not the most.
So Thor theorized that the reason they didn't go through with the forced PSN requirements is because Steam was like, it looks bad on us if we aren't giving refunds on such a low-rated game. It's fair.
Yeah.
Yep. Before you get rid of that one. Yeah. So some are posting successful refunds from countries not affected. If you explain your reason for refunding by being Sony's recent decision, they might. Yeah, I have seen people getting their refunds back. I have seen people talking about getting their refunds back. But it depends on if you're like, okay, for anyone who is going in to refund it, if you're going in and like saying how terrible the game is and like how shit Sony are and Sony could go die, chances are you're probably not going to get your refund.
Oh, definitely not.
Go in it and be nice.
The irony of the game being about freedom is hilarious.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? But it's a massive win for us because in the past,
I find that kind of funny in itself because the game's about democracy and all that sort of stuff, but they're going and wiping out an entire species,
Well, yeah, it's a pest. It's not really a species.
Is it though?
Yeah. When was the last time?
Is it though? We've only got our side of it. We don't technically have their side of it. Well, didn't the robots try to run away and we would just like get, roasted and like blow up their planet or some shit like that?
Oh man, you've looked into it a lot more than me.
Yeah, I have.
But no, the reason it's a big win is because most other times when companies want to do something, let's say for instance, a company decides that they've got a really good set of 2 or 3 games, right? And those 2 or 3 games have got a defining story. And then the company's like, you know what? We're just going to throw it out there and we're going to change up the story. We're going to leave that story completely. And we're going to give you a new guy each time, going back in time to fight things, not as an assassin, as our namesake is, but as something else.
I didn't listen to a
I know you didn't. I lost you straight up.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 had a very in-depth storyline.
I'm like,
Assassin's Creed 3 lost it a little bit. And then they were just like, we're just going to keep throwing game vomit at you and you're going to play it. And then everyone's like, we want our game back. And they're like, no. just take
sprinkle a little bit of.
And we never really get what we're passionate about. This time around, there was a massive, massive voice, and Sony's gone, shit.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Yeah, no, we need to take a step back and fix that. I didn't realize that it was that bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I just thought it was because of the PSN stuff. I didn't realize it had anything to do with region locking and all that sort of stuff, because that doesn't make any sense to me. Why?
Yeah, no,
like,
why would you
limit your player base by 170 countries? Like that's an insane number of countries.
And I watched someone talk about it. It was one of the devs or someone from the studio saying it wouldn't have been as successful if we didn't have PC. So forcing people to go and get a PlayStation account, considering PC was the majority of people on there, was stupid.
Yeah, no, 100%. It was a silly move. Like,
very silly. I love the major order thing. So in the game, there's these things called major orders, which is like the whole group campaign, right? And when all this stuff started happening, everyone was like, we need to fight this. So the major order is to fight it. And then once it was all done, there was memes coming up everywhere of major order completed. Sony has
backpedaled.
Yeah, backpedaled. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
That is really cool. It's really good to see a community like that come together.
Yes,
and basically say, no, we won't stand for that because obviously WoW has tried to do that. Overwatch has tried to do that. The community, like the Ubisoft community with Assassin's Creed, has tried, failed. Minecraft, the community there, it's like, hey, why don't you just, instead of teasing us, just give us all this sort of stuff? They've tried, and Microsoft's like, get out of here.
And that's why I'm saying it's a massive thing because it does show that our actions do matter.
Yes,
and our wants do matter as well.
Yeah,
we're not just gonna eat whatever shit you throw in front of us. Nah. We want some form of a decision on what we're ordering at the very least.
And I think a big part of that is because of how popular Helldivers has been as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's been massive.
Yeah.
Absolutely massive. And I think, although there's a lot of people giving negative reviews and stuff like that, I'm still seeing a lot of people playing it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
People, it's
look, the amount of people that rag on WoW constantly yet log in every day.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it is a good game.
Oh, yeah. I still need to buy it.
What's I don't want to dwell on that.
What's the next bit of news? Yeah, because you get knocked up.
Up for you.
My next little bit of news is a little bit clickbaity. Nintendo confirmed the Switch 2 release.
Mm-hmm.
They
did.
They confirmed, like properly confirmed it, but I think next year.
Mm-hmm. April 2025.
Which is...
Oh, no, wait. After April 2025.
Which is really cool in itself because it's been 10 years since the original Switch released and it's still going strong.
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not quite 10 years, but nearly 10 years. And it's still going strong. It's still a high quality like console. Like it's still good games and stuff. And
it does what it needs to do.
Exactly. And one of their goals, they're saying that we're not getting rid of the original Switch. We still have the goal to have at least one, if not more than one, in every household. We would like everybody to have one, which is a very ambitious goal because not everybody wants a Switch.
But look, honestly, if any console was to say that and you half believe them, it's Nintendo Switch.
Oh, definitely. Like I've got two in my household right now.
Yeah, I've got two in my house as well.
Like I've got the standard Switch and the Switch Lite. But how many do you have, Zane? How many Switches? Oh, you've got no. Well, we're gonna have to fix that. But
came out. The OLED came out in 2021.
So that was the updated screen model.
That was the yeah.
But yeah, and it should be interesting to see how that goes because like there's already been some high quality games made for that thing.
Yeah.
Like it's not the best. It's not a PC, but
like I said,
for what it is,
it does what it needs to do.
When you're playing on a screen that is like what 10 centimeters by 5 centimeters wide or whatever it is, you're not even going to care if the graphics are trash.
On the TV, I've got no issues playing Pokemon because I don't need, the newest Pokemon's.
Yes.
But Pokemon, I don't need.
You're getting into newer generation engines and stuff.
Crazy realistic graphics in Pokemon. When I'm playing Stardew, I can play Stardew on a potato.
It's like the Doom meme. What can't you play Doom on?
Yeah. I will. Yeah. Exactly. Nintendo does good for Nintendo games.
Yes.
If you tried to put Starfield on Nintendo,
yeah, no, you wouldn't even.
It would look amazing.
It barely runs on my computer.
I know.
And I got a pretty good computer.
But I think the jump into like handheld cross TV thing was probably one of the best things they ever did.
I agree. If they didn't do that, I don't think it would have been anywhere as successful as it is.
No.
Like obviously the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance and all that sort of stuff, that was successful because they were the first of their kinds.
Yeah, exactly.
But having the ability to plug it into the TV and play it on the TV, especially when it comes to kids, yeah, easy. Good.
Massive. And
take it on an airplane.
Yeah.
You can play it there.
Like we do long trips, and when we do our long trips, Addie just takes her Switch now, and she is satisfied.
Yeah, that's all Daniel does.
Yeah.
When I took him out at home today, I was like, "Where's the Switch?" And he's like, "In Mum's car." All right, let's go get it because there ain't no way I'm having you for the weekend, and you complaining the entire weekend that you don't have your Switch.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Fair.
And he loves it. Like he watches YouTube on it, he plays games on it, he does all kinds of things on it.
The only thing I'd be worried about, especially with Nintendo, is what it's going to look like for the Switch in, say, like 5 years' time.
What do you mean, like the old Switch?
Because Nintendo loves shutting down marketplaces and they love shutting down.
They have
servers
said that they don't want to phase out the Nintendo Switch 1 yet.
Yeah, I mean,
But
they do
look,
give us a good 20 years.
Give him some credit. The game has been out, from what I understand. You know,
I give them more than
you
enough
give them
credit.
too much credit. I refuse to buy from Nintendo.
I love Nintendo.
I
love them. I don't care what they've done. Like, people are like, oh, the copyright stuff, and
I can't justify spending $90 on a game that came out 10 years ago.
I can, because guess what? When I buy a game from Nintendo, I know it's going to work.
Yeah, exactly, but I don't care.
I buy a game from Steam sometimes, and I log into it, and I'm like, what is this? Wait, what do you mean this was its full release?
Yes.
I can't even play it.
No, you're right there.
But with Nintendo, I can almost guarantee that when I buy a game on a Nintendo,
it'll run.
I plug it in, it runs.
Yeah. I will probably end up buying one. 100%.
And DLC updates. Updates aren't a thing that come out on day one to fix major issues.
That shouldn't be a thing at all.
So
they should never release day one with issues.
No.
Well, some issues, but not game-breaking issues.
No, exactly.
But I will be buying one.
Yes, I will be buying one. 100%.
I'll be buying one.
I've got
not
every console except for the GameCube from Nintendo right now.
Yeah, I used to have one. Not necessarily for myself, but just
for the kids.
Yeah.
For the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same.
Maybe for myself a little bit, because I played Knights of the Old Republic on my Switch because it ran.
Yeah.
It ran.
See? It runs things that PC doesn't even run.
It did crash from time to time, but I think it helped that it was literally playing in a
small screen, yeah.
Instead of on a 3440 by 1440 monitor.
I was playing it on the TV. I was playing Knights of the Republic on the TV.
But it's on the Switch mainly, and all it's doing there is just projecting it onto the TV. So it's not trying to run the game at that resolution.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
but,
which is what breaks the game, because it wasn't designed to run in 4K.
And we didn't have any issues at all. I think I had one crash, which and
when it runs
that
well.
was my issue.
Yeah.
Because I decided to use a whole bunch of abilities that just made things go everywhere.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Overloaded
it, yeah.
Yeah, I overloaded it. Good game though.
I'll be buying one, definitely.
What was I gonna say? No, I lost it. I was going to say something about not. I just looked at that about the Nintendo. Anyway, my next one is something about content creation that I am so excited about if implemented properly.
Is this the ability to share stories to your Twitch?
No, the discovery feed on Twitch.
Oh.
So what the idea will be, in the mobile app, there will be a feed tab. You can click on it, and then scroll recommended channels.
Mm. Can't you sort of already do that?
No. Try.
Oh, hang on. Go to my Discover.
A legitimate, not Discover.
What?
Have a watch it. Watch it. So you click on feed, right?
Oh, is it going to be like TikTok Live?
And then, look. And then you can scroll through actual streams.
They're taking TikTok Live.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah. But this is amazing because now you don't have to click on a thumbnail that you don't even know the context of. It's been the issue on Twitch for so long. You could be sitting there, right? For instance, my streams.
Caf just said that they have the Discovery tab.
Is it already on?
No, I've got a Discovery tab as well, but
that's
not
the Discovery feed on the mobile app. Yeah,
it's basically like the TikTok Live screen, not live live scrolling.
Yes,
I like that.
And the big thing is when you're scrolling,
is that going to affect people's views?
Hopefully.
No. I don't mean in a way like more people are going to come. So if
you're looking from the Discovery feed, you won't be counted as a viewer, or maybe you will. I don't know. I'm not 100%.
So every time Anthony YTG comes up, we can just scroll past.
I'm going back down there.
It's different. It is, yeah. By the sounds of it, it's if you're scrolling through TikTok and you see a bunch of TikTok lives and you can scroll through the lives, that's what it's going to be like. I like that. If they can do it right,
because the biggest
really
issue with Twitch at the moment is you're looking for a new channel, right? You're like, I want to watch Slay the Spire, and you're looking at all the different channels. They all look the same because they've all got their camera in a very similar position and they're playing a gameplay.
But you also don't, unless they're in that spinny wheel on the front page, you don't actually hear them, or you don't see what they're playing. Yeah.
And there's been times where I've seen someone, they look really interesting, they're playing a game, and I go in and I hear some of the worst trash I've ever heard in my life, and I'm like, I'm not watching this.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's such an... I shouldn't.
I was going to say, you keep opening yourself up for tricks there.
This sounds like a bit of a mean thing to say, but like it's a lot of effort, especially with the ads, to go into a stream, wait for the ads.
Not everybody is
out.
going to be for you either.
No, and that's what I'm saying.
Not everybody is going to be personable to you.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
the discovery feed is, I think, going to be really good for that.
It'll be really nice, and it should be good for streamers because they can keep doing their thing without worrying about people click. Like, is my stream clickable?
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Because I've got such a low maintenance stream these days. Like, I don't have any crazy graphics or anything.
Yeah,
on the screen.
Don't have bloody shit going everywhere.
Yeah,
and
it might not look clickable because it looks like a pretty basic stream. It is a basic stream.
Because you're a basic bitch.
But school me.
School me.
But no, that's something that I was really excited about. It's been in the works for a little while. I remember them teasing it a little while ago, and I think it's coming out very, very soon. Do we have a date on that?
I'm excited to see it.
This week. It's coming out this week. So that should be interesting. Keep an eye out on your.
Well, I guess I'll have to go and update my.
It is. I think it's getting rolled out. I don't think it'll be all of the apps. Maybe I can't remember. Did you have anything else?
Yeah, I've got one more.
I
got one more. It's a Sea of Thieves themed thing. It says that they have seen 40 million players since launching in 2018, which is quite a milestone for the company. I don't know how many of that is active or concurrent players, but it is quite a number to boast.
Yeah.
And that's not, I think that's individual players, like not just
multiple accounts.
Yeah. Well, I guess it could be multiple accounts as well, but like that's still insane. I didn't read too much into it because I saw the post. It was very clicky, and I was like, yeah. I clicked on it, saw the title, and I was like, heck yeah.
So they did a massive push a little while ago.
They did.
With some new content coming out, I believe.
Yeah, some of the season stuff, which I've been watching a little bit of lately. And it looks fun.
And I remember a whole bunch of people getting into it. Massive amount of people. One of the people within like my little streamer circle, Mads, she plays it a lot, and I remember when the new content was coming out, there was tweets everywhere of her saying about like how many people are actually contacting her and getting into it now, and I was blown away because I did play it once. I had a bad experience with it.
I had fun when I played it.
I'm going to throw out my bad experiences from now on. I think, apart from a couple, there's a couple that I really can't throw out.
Damn it.
Because this one wasn't really that much of it. Like, it was a 2 to 3 hour thing, and I was like, yeah, this is not for me.
Yeah, I played a little while back with a couple of friends, and we had fun running on the seas with our sea shanties and diving into the depths.
I love Black Flag.
Yeah,
Black Flag is one of my favorite
games.
Assassin's Creed games.
Yes.
I've
been getting all
Assassin's
my
Creed 3 as well, but Black Flag is the one that sort of made me want to continue play Assassin's Creed.
Oh, definitely.
And when I first seen Sea of Thieves, I was like, dude, it's just Black Flag, but I don't have to do any of the extra stuff.
I've been getting all my Sea of Thieves stuff from Lady Valiant at the moment.
Yes.
She plays a lot of that. Lovely content. And I saw that and I was like, holy crap, that's like a lot of people in. And then, yeah, obviously the big content push. I think season 12 is out.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like a lot of fun. Probably going to play it. Don't know when.
Fair enough. Is it free to play?
I think it is on the Game Pass.
Yeah.
But don't quote me on that.
Okay, we're about to quote you on that
because that's where I used to play it.
I think it is on the Game Pass. Yeah.
Whether or not the new content, which I'm assuming it is, but you know, $40 on Steam.
$40.
Yeah, but that was for Hades too.
Oh, that might be American.
Yeah,
so it's more like
closer to $60.
70, 65.
No, it's 40. I think it's $43 on Steam. I was going to buy it again this week on Steam instead of playing it for free on the Game Pass like a silly boy.
Yeah, $40.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because I don't like the Windows Store.
No, neither. Who
At
likes
all.
the Windows Store? Just to add another mark of things that they can't do well.
I refuse to play the games on the Game Pass because I don't like the store. I'm pretty sure
I like the Xbox app.
Yes.
I don't like the store. So I play games on Game Pass because I don't need to go in the store anymore.
Oh.
You can go straight on the Xbox app.
I might have to go look at that, yeah.
But
yeah, no, that's my final bit of news as far as I'm aware.
All right, maybe it's pirate cosplay time and we sail the seven seas
of thieves. Thank you. We can sail the seas. No, that didn't work.
The thieves.
The thieves. Sea of thieves.
All right, so I do need to go to the toilet.
I did have a couple of little ones, but I can't remember what they were. They were cool.
But we're going to take a very quick break. When we get back, we're playing a game.
Are we? Wow.
Yes, we are playing a little segment by the name of Xbox 360 or One.
It's a handmade game.
It's
developed here in Australia.
Developed here in this room. So stick around for that, and we've got some more stuff coming up after that as well.
Yeah, of course.
So BRB.
Bye.
And we are back. We are back, baby. And we are, like I said, we are going to be playing a game called Xbox 360 or One. The lovely Sane over here has made us up some graphics of some video games released on, obviously, the Xbox 360 or One. And the deal is that we've got to try and guess which console they came out on. 1 point for each, I guess. 1 point for each. It's kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway, where the points don't matter.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. All right, Jim Carrey.
But for those on the podcast, Jim Carrey.
Well, look, he's
this is Whose Line Is It? That's a terrible Jim Carrey impression, but anyway.
Thank you for the lurk. Sorry that command's not working yet.
I'll get there.
It's okay. Just relax.
But for people on the podcast who are listening, I'm going to read out the game's name first. And if you're playing along at home,
you get a cookie, an internet cookie. You get an internet cookie. Have you not?
Make sure you got to accept them, though.
Have you not heard of that before?
You got to accept them.
Oh, you have to accept them.
You have to accept them.
Maybe you can have some doubloons. For anybody who knows what doubloons are. Massive meme on TikTok about a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Collecting doubloons and.
Isn't it just pirate treasure?
Yeah, but no, you don't get it. It's okay. I don't want to explain it to you. We'll be here all night.
Okay. All right. Well, for this, we have to make intense eye contact so we don't see the thing first. But here we go. Xbox 360 or One.
You didn't like my quick head shake over to you. I had my eyes averted, and then I was like, did that little hair flick up.
The little hair flick over. Yeah.
Don't look. Don't you peek.
I almost looked.
You almost peeked. Hang on.
All right, we're ready?
This eye contact's getting uncomfortable.
Our first game is Devil May Cry 5.
360.
You got to say Nick.
Too bad.
Anthony. Was it a 360? Is that the Xbox One? Wait, what?
That looks like a 360 artwork.
This is why it's going to be hard, because some of them do look like 360 artworks. Okay. You're right.
What? Yep.
It could be right. It could be right.
Hey, look.
Actually, no, that is right, because I did get Devil May Cry 5 on my Xbox One.
We're going to trust Wikipedia.
Yeah, we have to.
Wikipedia is a trusted source.
Don't look. No, wait. We can look at these. Okay.
We can look.
Batman Begins.
This is a 360 one.
Is this Xbox? Oh, Anthony.
Oh
no, maybe we'll just guess. Maybe we'll just guess.
We don't have a
forget
buzzers
about
yet.
it. Yeah. And I'm going to say original.
Nice.
Hey,
nice.
Okay. 1 point for me.
It's gonna, do you know, rock, paper, scissors it? Always say the same answer.
What's up, brother?
No.
Bars, Xbox.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Xbox. Considering it has the free XBN.
Yeah, true. Oh, I'm not reading them out. Okay, Battlefield 3. I'm going to say
Xbox One or whatever we're doing.
Yeah, Xbox One, I reckon.
We're probably wrong.
Xbox
Look,
360.
why didn't I do it?
We're
I should have
trash
stuck.
at
I should have
this.
stuck to the method.
We are trash at this. What is going on? Yeah, we'll
Let's
just do
just
all
go.
of them.
Let's
Yeah,
just go.
we're smashing through them anyway. Child of Light, 3.
One.
Xbox One. Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Nice. We got
Nice.
one.
Yeah. All right, we've got Ghost Recon Advanced
360.
Warfighter. Yeah, this I'd say this is original because I think this was a classic on the 360.
All right. Hold on. Get reconned.
Dead Rising 3. I know this one because Dead Rising 3 is the next one, and this was the Xbox One.
I have to.
Don't
agree.
look at my Xbox games.
No, I had this on Xbox One.
This came out with the console.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Xbox.
Original Xbox. It has been remastered, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Hick Mother Truckers.
Xbox.
That's got to be an Xbox title. It can't be anything else.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I played that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I haven't played it. I haven't played it.
It was good. It was good fun.
Just Cause.
360.
Just Cause 1. Yeah, I'm gonna say 360 as well. I don't think it was the original Xbox. Yep, nice.
Yeah, we're somewhat redeeming ourselves here.
We're not keeping track of points. What?
360.
When did this come out? There's a Cat in the Hat game.
Cat in the Hat. Dr. Seuss.
I'm gonna say 360.
Mm.
Oh,
Nice. We lost. It was Xbox. Original Xbox.
The Wolf Among Us.
360.
Ooh, Xbox One.
Nice.
Because I think I had it on the Xbox One.
I remember my sister playing it, but I thought it was the 360 that she had. Wrong.
Chicken Little.
Xbox.
I'm gonna say Xbox as well because I was thrown off on the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So I didn't know there was a Chicken Little game. A Forza
360.
Horizon 2, Xbox One.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah,
It could be.
Horizon came out on the one, I believe.
Yeah, I said 360, yeah. Oh.
Forza Motorsports 2 was
What
the
came out
last one
on-
on the 360, I believe.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, because I played her. Xbox.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge
Xbox.
is on the Xbox. I got that
yeah.
for Christmas one year.
Oh, nice.
Halo
Halo Wars
Wars
is 360.
ooh. Was it?
Yep.
I'm gonna say the Xbox One.
It was one of the first games that Mum got with her one when she bought one. So,
Was it was an RTS? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. It was fun. It had some good lore to it.
Is it on the PC?
I think so.
I might,
But also, it might not be.
I might look into it on the PC. I can't imagine.
I really enjoyed it for what it was.
I don't know how an RTS would work with a controller.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was not bad.
Condemned now. This one, I believe I know.
Xbox.
Xbox 360.
Ooh, nice. I never played that. I'd never seen
I
it before.
did play it and it was pretty brutal. It's a good game. Blinks 2, surely.
Xbox.
Yeah, you know why?
Yeah.
The Microsoft Game Studios down the bottom.
Yeah. I didn't even see that through the
Peggle 2, Xbox 360. I think it was a marketplace game.
Because Peggle was on the 360, so I'm going to say Xbox One.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
I played a lot of Peggle.
I played a lot. I don't even know what Peggle's about. It looks like you ride unicorns, maybe.
It's not what you think it is. Right?
Okay. Need for Speed Underground 2 is
360.
Is
No,
original
Xbox,
Xbox.
yeah. Because I had it on the GameCube, which was the
Yes,
same time as the Xbox.
I had it on the Xbox.
GameCube was way
But
better.
that's it. What were our points?
It is, yeah.
That's the Xbox.
I remember one of the very first games that I got was
But the controllers aren't.
Need for
Oh,
Speed.
because you got the separate. Yeah.
Need for Speed Underground 2. But for the GameCube, I got the GameCube. My very first game was Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. Loved and hated it because I couldn't get past the second level because I
love
was
that game so much.
I was trash at it. I just couldn't figure out what to do.
You just need to get good.
I came back to it about a year later. I was like, what was wrong with me? It's so easy.
So a year later, you got good.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think the very second game that I got, where's my chat not updating?
Close it and reopen.
I already did.
Like Twitch.
Twitch itself.
Like, close the app and...
Go away, you. Where's Twitch? Let's just close everything that I've got open. Because, my very second game was Need for Speed Underground 2, and I played that to death.
Yeah, I love that game.
And then Pokemon Gale of Darkness.
Man, I love Juiced as well.
One of my favorite Pokemon games is Pokemon Gale of Darkness.
It's a lot of people's favorite games. People love it.
Yeah.
People love it. My first game I got on the GameCube was The Scorpion King. And it was a great game. It had
Twitch
epic
is being
music.
twitchy.
Epic music.
The movie had epic music.
And it was a good game. The CGI in the game was much better than the CGI in the movie.
I would certainly hope so.
All right, nice. Good job. Good job. GG's.
What was my first game on the 360? Time Stop or whatever it was.
Mine was
I paid $80 for that game.
Call of Duty 2 at Burgess's house.
Mine was the basically an RTS, not a shooter game where you had the power to stop time. I think it was like Time Stop or something like that. You had like this nano suit and you could go around and pause and stop time. And
that's kind of cool. It wasn't bullet time, was it?
No, it wasn't bullet time.
Jason,
it was specifically something something. Absolutely loved that game. Same with Boulders. Oh no, you play as Boulder, one of the Norse.
Yeah, I haven't played that one.
I should probably hook that. That would be a fun game to play again.
Yeah,
it's one of those sort of games that you run. It's basically like one of the games you run through. You upgrade your gear, rebirth, play again.
Roguelike.
Yeah, but
nice.
Also not.
Yeah.
I should find that game. I love that.
Did we decide on what we're doing for the game?
I'm thinking for game of the month. Game of the month. We've got two choices. What was the first one?
All right, let's talk about.
I'm set on the second one because I don't know what the first. I can't.
Let's talk about Stardew first. All right.
Oh yeah, we're going to recap on Stardew and whatever our thoughts on.
Unfortunately, we didn't get a massive amount of playtime.
I even added that in the Notion. Did you see that?
No.
When I edited it in, I was like, the intro was "Welcome back to the Level Up Lounge." Here we're going to talk
all
about
in one breath.
All in one breath. And then game of the month was Stardew Valley recap of 1.6 if we can.
But
also this is 100% official now.
What?
The 1.6 update, all the stuff. Yeah. It wasn't 100% official. Like the 1.6 update is complete, done.
Yeah, it was like a week after that they did that.
Yeah.
When we started playing, when we did start playing.
But that's what I meant. Like it's all proper and official now.
So what did you think?
I enjoyed
of the new
it.
Stuff.
I obviously didn't get into it a lot more than I really wanted to. Like I wanted to experience the more pets and all that sort of stuff, and just I didn't. Yeah, I loved it.
I loved
Stardew.
it. I played.
I want more.
I played a fair bit more than. What
I struggle to play it by myself though. That's the problem.
Yeah. See where
because I've done so much. I've got like 400 hours in Stardew. I've played it again and again and again and again. And
I'm the same. I've got it across.
The way that my mindset is at the moment,
devices.
It's just really hard for me to replay the game.
Yeah,
when I know what's going to happen, even though there is new stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just it's hard.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed.
Actually, another game possibly that we want to throw into the mix. I'll tell you in a second.
I really enjoyed it. I thought the updates were nice.
Yeah.
The Green Rain was really, really cool.
I was really surprised by that when I first saw it. I was like, what is going on here?
It blew me away. 8 players on PC, which is insane. Holy moly. I really liked the new crops.
Yes.
I thought that was really cool and how you get them. I liked the dehydrator was a cool one as well.
Yes. Yeah, same with the fish cooker or whatever it was.
Yep. And overall, I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
And look, I've played Stardew so much that going in as a game of the month thing was kind of silly, but at the same time, I wanted to play Stardew.
Yeah.
So
I had a lot of fun with it. I loved it.
I've got nothing bad.
I've got no complaints for it either. Like it was a lot of fun.
It was.
I just wish that I had more time and motivation to play it.
To get into it, yeah.
Yeah.
But
because I got up to almost the end of summer by myself.
What would you give it? Out of 10
10
lounges?
out of 10.
10 lounges?
10 lounges out of 10 lounges because it's a game that I've played. It's a nostalgic game.
Go cushions.
It's a nostalgia game that I've loved. People around the world love it, and
Yes.
the developer just keeps on adding things.
Yeah, which is amazing, and especially
Oh, my
considering
Twitch
they're
is
still
still
working
broken.
on
No, it's still working on
another
things.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and what the chocolate
Haunted Chocolatier.
Yeah.
All right. So
But no,
the
definitely.
two
up there.
games that I've put forward
I want to put forward a third one,
is the Sexy Brutale,
which Nick talked about.
which Nick talked about. And I don't know 100% about it anymore because I've forgotten what we spoke about. But
Me either.
does look like a lot of fun.
Mhm.
It's I think it's an adventure style game. Oh, that's right. It's similar to Majora's Mask, where the clock you play out a day and then the clock rewinds. You got to play out the day again, but you've got to unlock things as you go along. So it does look really interesting. We could definitely get it done in a month. That's for sure. And I've been wanting to look at it for quite some time. When did it come out? 2017. That's right. And Nick said it was one of his like favorite indie games. So I'd definitely be keen to look at that one.
Oh, definitely. Can I? Oh, you want to go with your two?
The next one that I was thinking was Hades 2 because I really enjoyed the first Hades. I had a lot of fun with it. And the new one's just come out in early access and it's getting really good reviews. Really good reviews.
My one that I want to put forward, before I thought of this game, because I technically already own this game, I would have 100% gone with Hades because it's not necessarily in my ballpark, but it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The gameplay that I watched of it looked fun.
Yes, yeah.
And it has a story behind it, and it's all that sort of. It looks like a fun game. So that is on my possibly, but my that I've kind of been watching and keeping track of lately, Planet Crafter.
What's Planet Crafter?
Planet Crafter has just come out of early access. It's not long had its 1.0 release.
Yes, this is I did see this actually.
Basically, you go through you're a criminal who's been sentenced to terraform a planet, and there's a bunch of lore and stuff inside of it, and it looks like a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun because I have played it. I've played it right through its early access period. Highly recommend it. And I really want to, I stopped playing about a year ago, so I haven't seen any of the new updates.
Yeah. And it came out today.
Yep. Excuse me.
Oh, no, wait. A month ago.
No, sorry. The 1.0 come out, about a month ago. It came out as a full game. And there are new cutscenes. There are actually cutscenes. There are...
this is literally Astroneer.
But not.
Oh, no, sorry. Subnautica above...
in a way, yeah.
Yeah. Above ground.
But basically, you terraform the planet and go from it being basically Mars-like into a lush, verdant, habitable planet.
Really,
and
really
it's got so much progression. It's a lot of fun. And so that's my recommendation for the game of the month. What does that remind you of?
Journey to the Savage Planet. Yeah.
So
that was a good game.
Yeah. But Planet Crafter is my personal recommendation. As much as I'd love to play Hades, I have played Planet Crafter, and it is, I feel, up your wheelhouse in that regard.
Kind of.
In a lot of ways.
I will put this in. I'm a little bit burnt out on survival.
That's fair.
It's not like I play.
No, it's not like you play hardcore Minecraft
all the time.
No, that's fair. But it's also sort of.
I did also have Lightyear Frontier and Oddsparks on my list.
Yeah.
But I was like, I've played a lot of survival crafters recently. A lot, and there's so many more games out there.
Well, either way, I'm probably going to be trying to do a couple of
in on that
Planet Crafter ones.
I'm happy to get it.
I don't know if it's multiplayer or anything like that, but
looks right up my alley.
It's definitely something that I'm going to be playing, and I will be playing possibly stream it. And it's only $35.
Online co-op.
Oh, it does have co-op. Oh, really? Interesting.
Well, what do we think?
I didn't realize it had co-op.
What do we think?
This is my vote, but if we don't go with this, it's 82 for me.
Yeah. I'm kind of on the Sexy Brutale as well.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Nick's like, God damn it.
Well, either way, I'm going to be playing Planet Crafter.
Yeah. Because that's, I think another thing that I want for the game of the month thing is to push us out of our comfort zones and try different game types.
Oh, definitely.
Because I probably wouldn't have played this. Just looking at it.
I would have when I was younger.
I probably wouldn't have played this.
This would have been something that I would have played when I was like 18.
Yeah. Oh, I probably wouldn't have even done it then. But it does look interesting. It does look like something I'd be interested in.
That is like 12 years ago.
And like the story style of thing serves as much attention as, yes, it is single player, which is fine because then we do get that. We may get a different experience, each of us. But yeah, I think you happy with that?
Yeah, it's not a No Man's Sky rip. Sorry, the brutes. I didn't see that.
It is very similar to No Man's
similar,
Sky,
but
actually.
it's not at the same time because you can't leave your planet. You can't fly around. You literally it's literally about terraforming the planet.
Yeah, but nowadays that's not what No Man's Sky is about.
Oh, is it?
No Man's Sky is about terraforming a planet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Once they brought out that re-update,
Hello, Oak.
It's like you can build proper big
I
settlements.
haven't touched it since they released the big update.
I forgot about that.
Back in the day.
No, that's actually what I'm thinking, not Subnautica. I knew it was something. I'm still going to be playing Hades 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Sexy Brutale is probably a good one for us to.
How much is it? $28. Yeah, that's not bad. Cheaper than Hades.
But I'll be popping that on a stream here and there. I'm also going to make
multiplayer.
No, it's not. Man, I'm so keen for Hades. But all right, let's go with the Sexy Brutale.
Yes.
We'll line the Sexy Brutale up for our game of the month, which I'm super excited about.
Let's go. It's got very positive reviews.
From what I
got
hear,
tequila
it's
in its name.
And by the looks of it, it's very, very under. Like it might be not that well known by the 2,000 reviews that it's got.
No.
But most people I speak to.
Look, it's even got the indie tag.
Which at the end of the day is also something we want to focus on as well. I do have another one for next month actually. There's a really cool one that no. We've already got next month's one lined up.
Do we? Oh, we do, yeah. So I would have also suggested, Echoes of the Plum Grove.
Yes, you did say about
which
that.
I'm excited to give a go. But I don't know if that's got anything other than a basic demo out yet.
So now we've got that down. The last thing for tonight that I wanted to speak about is which works out perfectly for
I was going to say, where's my Dragon Age content, huh?
Which is backlogs.
Is this where Dragon Age comes in?
Yes, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Backlogs, gaming backlogs. I looked through my Steam account today.
I'll just screenshot my Steam library and I'll send it to you.
I looked through my Steam account today.
297 games I've got in there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, the humble bundle. Yeah. But I looked at my Steam account today and I went, this is ridiculous.
Funnily enough, I have actually played a lot of them. It's just I've uninstalled them.
And then
obviously you got all the PlayStation.
And then that's not all of them.
No, but wouldn't you have played all of those?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Every Xbox game I've ever bought, I've played.
No. So I've played probably.
Really? That baffles me. How do you?
3/4.
How do you?
No. There's a difference between played and finished.
Oh,
yes, I've played every single one.
I was going to say.
I've not finished many of them.
If you go through.
Yeah.
See, if you want to, take it that one step further and say games that you've 100%ed, like achievement wise.
No, I don't want to take it that.
No. But like, if you wanted to take it that one step, there's.
I'm not her.
There's one game that I've 100%ed.
One.
Yes, out of all the games on my Steam library, it's Ark.
And you haven't even done that now.
No, what? No, is there new achievements?
Oh,
there's new achievements for Ark Survival Evolved. Or whatever the new game is. Ark Ascended, sorry. But there's not new achievements for Survival Evolved. And I've still got 100% of those. But Ark, heck yeah.
No, I'm good.
It'll be our offline game of the month. Well, I do have to go and get play Scorched Earth. So, yep. Sorry, go on. Backlogs.
What's on your backlogs? Have you got any games that stand out of things that you actually do want to finish?
No.
Fair enough.
Not right now.
Good conversation. Thanks, guys, for listening. We'll catch you guys next week.
I'd have to go through my library. Like majority of my games, I've completed the campaign.
Yeah.
Because that's just, except for recently, the games that I bought, that's just how I played games back in the day. Like I bought all my Xbox games, I finished.
So I used to go and I put money aside because we lived out of town and we'd only go in like once a month or so. And I'd put money aside and we'd go in, and if there was a big special, I'd buy up a bunch of games. Like buy 2, get 2 for free.
Yeah, I never did that unless it was a movie. But even then, I watched the movies.
So I'd buy, for instance, on the 360, like I've got so many 360
For
games,
a little bit of
it's not even
context
funny.
for me in that regard, I used to do the same thing, but the only time I'd go into the game store was once a fortnight.
Yeah.
So I'd buy a game, 1 or 2 games with my, Centrelink money at the time because I wasn't living at home.
Yeah.
And I would play that game over the fortnight.
Yes, yeah.
And every day I would play that after school or weekends and stuff. And so essentially by the time the next fortnight rolled around, I'd finished the game. Not necessarily got all the achievements and all that sort of stuff, but I had finished the game. There's a couple of Xbox One games there. Mine are all boxed up.
360.
I don't have the room to display them anymore. I'm also missing quite a lot of them because of a time that I went to somebody's house and somebody's mum moved and took them with her.
I wasn't living there, so
I know you weren't. All my entire DVD collection went walkabout that day.
But what was I going to say? Yeah, so I used to buy those games, and then and they were big games, massive games, like Lost Odyssey on the 360 was still 4 discs. So I bought that.
What's the Lost Odyssey?
It's like a Final Fantasy style game. It's really good.
I have that game.
It's a really good game.
I couldn't get into it.
It's probably because it was turn-based.
Maybe. I wasn't into turn-based games at the time, I guess. I bought that years ago. It looked like fun.
It was really good. It had an awesome story. It was steampunky, which I loved at the time. But so I bought that at the same time as buying Fallout.
Fallout 4 I've never finished, so that's on my backlog.
There was like 4 or 5 games I bought at the same time because I went down to Melbourne and there was a massive deal on. So I bought about 4 or 5 games, and then I got stuck in Lost Odyssey, and I didn't get to play 2 of those other games. Still haven't played them to this day.
Fair.
I haven't played them, like not even like finished them. I haven't played them.
Haven't even launched them.
So Fallout 4 is on your backlog to finish. You got anything else?
Not that I can think of right now. I'd have to physically go through and. Well, yeah, technically.
Eventually you want to?
Yeah, not really. Not until there's more updates coming out.
Yeah, that's fair.
And actually makes it so that I can play it properly without lagging like a. Yep.
Yeah.
I do want to finish it, but yeah, not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Well, obviously, the new Stardew stuff's on my backlog, but that's.
For me, I got heaps, man. Knights of the Old Republic.
Mm-hmm.
I want to finish that because the story is supposed to be amazing. If there's a remaster coming out, I want to be able to go into the remaster, loving the original, and then getting a better feel for the remaster.
Oh, I'm 100% down for that.
So recently, I've played Dragon Age Inquisition, and I've almost finished it.
I have finished that so many times.
I've almost finished it.
A lot of people didn't like Inquisition. I didn't mind it.
So it's been an ongoing thing on this podcast and in my friend group for quite some time. Anytime Dragon Age is brought up and I say I haven't played the first 2, everyone's just like
they rag on you.
Yeah. So I finally popped the first one into my Xbox the other day. My Xbox 360. I set up my 360 upstairs and set it up. Popped Dragon Age 1 and started playing it.
Yeah, and come on,
absolutely terrible.
What do you think?
Absolutely terrible. It is a horrendous game. I don't understand why anyone
don't lie to us
would play.
Don't lie to us.
No. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he's told me that he started playing and he's loving it. I know he's lying to us.
The story behind it is great.
Who's your favorite character so far? How far have you gotten in? Have you met everybody yet?
Well, I don't know. Have I met everyone?
You'll know if you've met everybody.
I don't know. I'm up to. It's not Zevlor because that's Baldur's Gate. Zevran. I've just recruited Zevlin.
So out of the ones who you've got so far,
who's my favorite?
Yeah.
The doggo.
Obviously the dog doesn't count.
Okay, that doesn't count.
Because the dog is everybody's favorite.
Definitely not Alistair.
Have you met Sten?
Is he the guy in the cage?
Yeah. Did you
I
get
met
him out of the cage?
I met him briefly.
You didn't get him out of the cage.
No.
Oh.
I went in to talk to the Chantry and they were like,
How
no.
could you not get him out? Oh.
And so I went back to him and he didn't have any dialogue options. I was like, oh, well, dude,
No.
bye.
I can't remember if he shows up at your camp or not. Because I've always gotten him out of the cage because there's a really funny interaction between him and the dog. And like he's standing there and the dog's sitting there and he growls at the dog and the dog growls back. He growls at the dog again. The dog growls back and he's like, nice. And you're standing off the side going, what are you doing?
I remember, so I did play it a long time ago.
Can't believe you didn't rest
I played a little bit of it.
Stan is such a good character.
Berjo told me to play it,
Disappointed,
and
man.
I tried playing it, and I couldn't get my head around it. I kept on dying, and I was like, I hate this game.
Mine's Morrigan.
I'm 20 hours in, and I've just realized that you can hold the scroll, the wheel, and move the cursor around to target spells and stuff.
Mhm.
That makes a massive difference.
Mhm. Yeah, you don't just throw them on the ground and hope that you hit somebody with them.
Well, I wasn't even throwing them on the ground. I wasn't changing characters because I didn't see a point in it.
So you were just I don't change characters personally a lot unless I'm really trying, like it's a hard fight and I physically need to change, like because most of the depending on what difficulty you play on, most of the encounters.
Wait, what difficulty do you play on?
Like normal to hard.
Okay, yeah, hard's been hard for me.
Most of the time, if you've got your party right, they can handle encounters without too much micromanaging of them. It's the health potions.
Are you picking on me about
health? No, health potions. I micromanage the absolute crap out of because they just spam them.
Yeah,
they don't use them at all, and you're like, "What's wrong with you?"
I've noticed they don't use them at all, especially Alistair. He's just like, I want to for Crota, and he runs in, and then he's just like, hit me.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be a tank, so if he's spec'd right, and when he does unlock one of his classes later on, he's not bad.
Yeah,
I like to have him and Morrigan in my party because they argue and bicker so much.
Yeah, but so and once I realized I could do that, I started playing it a little bit more like Baldur's Gate. I'm smashing through it now.
Yeah,
I'm having no issue.
As soon as I unlock Liliana, Alistair leaves.
Oh, why? Who do you have? What's your party consist of?
Morrigan, Liliana. And if I have Ogren,
I don't know who Ogren is.
Or the dog.
I've got Alistair, Zavala.
Hello.
And Zevran, yep. And Morrigan.
Morrigan is just a go-to for me because she just irritates everybody else. And the dialogue options are hilarious. And she's also a mage.
The frost stuff.
Yes.
Because it stops them in.
One of the things I don't know if you would have met her yet, if you even recruit her. Win is good because she has a lot of healing spells and she's
healing. Yeah.
She's very useful. What are you playing as?
I'm playing as a
That's the next question.
A noble?
You're a warrior, aren't you?
Warrior.
Yeah,
human.
Nice. So basic.
Well, it was my first time playing.
I get it.
And to be fair, it's an old game.
The noble
and the descriptions of the classes are horrendous.
The noble human actually has a really cool story.
Yes, so far.
And they all have really cool stories. My favorite is the dwarf. I like to play as the dwarf noble.
Yeah.
Because it's just so depressing.
Oh, okay.
But the human one is also kind of depressing, actually, now that I think about it.
It is. Yeah. It's brutal.
But
especially the starting part. Yeah. I was like,
yeah, you're going through it thinking you're having a good time, and then
yeah. But no,
I can't wait for you to play number 2.
So, and I've got so many lined up. So I've got those. I want to go back and play the Fallout games because I don't like them.
Really?
But I'm not a big fan of Fallout.
No, that's fair.
I've played through majority of 4, but it was because I had to.
Claudia Black does do amazing in that role. The Brutes.
It was because I had to. All my friends were playing it at the time, and I felt left out of conversations.
Part of the reason I go with Morrigan is because she is important through all 3 of the games as well.
Yes, well, I know Morrigan from Dragon Age 3.
Yeah. Sorry. She's just one of my favorites, and I like to. Yeah, I like when the dog gives her a bone.
The reason I played Fallout 4 was
the dog gives her dirty underwear.
The reason I played Fallout 4 is because all my friends were playing it. I was missing out on conversations.
I didn't enjoy Fallout 4 that much.
I didn't enjoy Fallout 3 either.
Fallout 3 I loved. Vegas.
That's a controversial
No, it's
my
not.
opinion.
But Vegas is like so many people's favorites.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought Vegas was like one of the worst ones.
Fallout 4 is one of the worst ones.
I heard Vegas was one of the worst ones. No,
No.
76 is the worst one.
I've
But
actually had fun with that.
I'm so confused right now.
Vegas and the story behind that, it's amazing.
Really?
Yeah. Loved it. I don't understand what you're getting your information from. Fallout 3 was really good. Obviously, Fallout 3 is a lot of people's favorite. New Vegas is where so many people come back to. And Fallout 4.
I've got
good,
Fallout. I want to play Fallout.
Yeah.
I want to go back and play.
You got to be sometime. It's really hard because I bought Fallout 3 recently and I tried to play it, but the game, it just would not launch on the PC. Like it just wouldn't launch. I couldn't get it to play. No matter what I did, no matter what mods or patches I installed. So I refunded it. But I do have it on the Xbox. So
I forgot about Shelter. Fallout Shelter.
Fallout Shelter
was a good game.
It was all right. If you put money into it.
Okay, what am I thinking of then? Because a lot of people are saying New Vegas is the
I was
best.
going to say, obviously not New Vegas.
Although a lot of people are saying, like this guy, Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, I know, but it's the best game in my opinion. So a lot of people are saying that.
Really?
So is like,
I don't know if that's just a meme or not because Fallout Vegas is one of my favorites. Yeah, out of all the Fallout games, it's Vegas, number 3, 76, and then Fallout 4. Because when 76 launched, it was trash. It was absolute dog shit. But they've had a few big updates and stuff like that, and there are quite a few people that play it now, and it's not a bad game. And there is a lot of lore in it.
Anyway.
What other games have you got?
Stuff, yeah.
What other games?
I got heaps. You got time?
Yeah. Oh, well, I really want to do Halo again.
Yeah, I want to play through Halo because there's a few of the new ones I haven't played. I kind of got lost at like Halo 5.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
started getting disinterested, but I do want to play. I do want to play through them, give it a proper shot.
Yeah, legendary. Let's go.
Dead Island.
Yeah.
Dying Light. New Resident Evils.
I haven't played the new Dead Island.
Dead Island 2.
Yeah.
Oh, new Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2, sorry.
Yeah, parkour.
Yes, I played Dying Light, loved it. I think I finished it.
Yeah, Dying Light was pretty good.
Didn't like the blowy boys.
But I want to go back and play it like this.
Waiting for the day that Halo comes to the PlayStation. You're going to be waiting a long time.
Elden Ring. I still have to finish that.
Really? I thought you finished that.
No, I haven't finished it. There's.
Have you finished Minecraft?
Yeah, many times.
Just kidding.
Elden Ring. Man, I've got so many. There's so many that I've got on a list. I've legitimately got a list.
I finished Starfield.
Yeah, look, I'm not.
No, that's fair.
I'm not going to.
Although
new graphics card.
I haven't finished Starfield because technically it's a reoccurring game and you can go back and play it again and again and again and again. But I have finished it at least once. Bioshock Infinite, eh? Yeah.
But backlogs.
I have finished that.
Backlogs a big one. I'm thinking of almost motivating myself to do because I've got that Moranth channel sitting there that I used to pop some stuff on. And the way MS is closing studios for cost savings, we may see more MS games becoming multi-platform. True.
Mm-hmm.
Halo could come.
Maybe.
And to be fair, Xbox has put a bunch of games onto the PlayStation recently.
They have, but I think Halo is just a staple of Xbox. That, it's one of the games that they launched.
Yeah, but if they can make more,
made Xbox
if they can make more money, they probably would.
True. I reckon it'd make a lot of people angry. They did.
Yeah, but it's Microsoft. They don't care.
That's true. Maybe they will care. No, I'm kidding. They'll make it so you can't log in and play it without a PlayStation account.
Maybe they will care. Microsoft just closed how many game studios?
No, you're right.
But I'm almost thinking about winding that back up and just when I play my games, slowly upload them.
Oh,
not stick to a schedule or anything like that.
Overwolf,
Dreadwolf,
which is the app that you use to like access CurseForge and stuff.
Oh,
like
yes,
that.
yeah.
It's got an inbuilt capture that will automatically capture games if you want it to.
Yeah, but I've got.
I know you've got OBS and all that sort of stuff, but like I've been playing games and like as soon as they launch, it starts to record.
Been playing games.
I know. It's
like legitimate ones.
Yeah.
Oh, because you've been modding a lot recently, haven't you? Yeah.
So like I opened up WoW the other day and it was like it just launched. It started to record what I was doing in WoW. I opened up Subnautica and it just started to record what I was doing. So like having that automatically. CurseForge bad. CurseForge great.
CurseForge great for anything but Minecraft.
What do you mean? That's where all the. What do you mean?
No, all the mods are outdated. And
Oh, I don't care about that. I only really play the mod packs and stuff on there. I don't build my own mod packs and shit. I couldn't care less. It's either that or I'll use Nexus for all my mods. But
gamers.
Yes. No, it's Nexus mods, not Next. Yeah, but it automatically records all of my gameplay, and as soon as I close the game, it stops the recording, so I don't have to press anything.
Yeah, well,
which is handy.
But
handy obviously I've got
Stream
OBS
Deck
as well. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that is.
But I'm thinking about doing that. So like, and especially some of the couch games, because I got my
the capture card.
Yeah, I can literally just plug my PlayStation in. Bloody Horizon. I still got Horizon to play through.
I almost bought. That's on my
5.
backlog. I never finished that.
That's such a good game. I've got that to play through.
I almost bought the second one.
I've got so many, but I don't even remember why I wanted to bring this up. There was a reason.
So that we can play some of these together?
Yeah, probably.
I'm guessing?
Probably.
What? What are you looking at?
That's all right. Yes, don't stress.
No, it did have a bit of a...
It did have a bit of a stutter.
Yeah. I'm looking on my phone. It
it's
has a
fine
stutter.
for the moment. All right. Well,
yeah,
guys.
definitely access the backlogs. We'll have to go through them and pick some games, and maybe we can do some content on them and just throw them up.
I've got some planned out already. Halo.
You do, yeah.
Gears of War is another one.
Oh, yes. I finished those, but I would love to do it again.
The Baldur's Gate. Oh, Mass Effect. I've only played one of the Mass Effects.
Do you want to know what's on my backlog?
What?
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, you need to play that. I'd be happy to play with you.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, tonight?
Sure. Yeah.
By the time you get home, probably not.
I might have to update it, so tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll probably have to update it as well.
Yeah.
But that is going to be it for tonight, guys. We've talked about a lot of things.
We have. What are we like? Hour and 45 minutes, give or take. Yeah.
One of our longer ones. This was very much a blab one.
Yes, yes, but we did go into
where you
it.
get to see our minds sort of get sidetracked left, right, and center.
Yes,
which is a lot of fun. If you are listening on the podcast and you want to catch the lives, we do go live on Friday nights at 7 p.m. AE
Australian Eastern Standard Time.
Yep, that's the one.
And generally Mondays and possibly Sundays for our individual.
Sometimes,
when we've got time.
There will be a Discord coming very soon.
Heck yeah.
Claps. There will be a Discord coming very soon that you can join and you can keep up to date with what's happening and who's doing what, where, and things like that. Discuss different games and
our brown cow.
Check out the news and whatnot.
Book recommendations.
This is a gaming channel. This is not called the Level Up Book. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but
I was waiting for it.
So there will be a Discord very, very soon. But thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it.
We do. We appreciate you. And we appreciate raiders if you're still here. Thank you for the raid earlier.
Yes, we still need to navigate that correctly. Yeah. We'll figure that out. I think I've got an idea for it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in the live chat, thank you so much for hanging with us tonight as well.
We appreciate you.
We'll be back next Friday, hopefully with a guest.
Bye-bye.
We'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.